This week, Tazama is in Nyeri County and our first stop is at Paxton Cottage, the home of the late Baden-Powell, the founder of the worldwide scouting movement. And I'll be talking to Mr. Benson, a curator at the Paxton Cottage. Mr. Benson, can you tell us what's the most striking thing about this cottage?
What they have mostly is the scarves. We have a lot of scarves from all over the world. We have scarves we have from Iceland. We are from different countries all over the world.
I just understand that this place is a honeymoon area, and I want to find out more about these flags. Meanwhile, check out our first story.
Most Kenyans easily access water at their own wish, but this is not the case for the people of Karura village in Embu County. Today, Tazama joins Mama Mwangangi to find out how they do it. In January this year, a woman was attacked and killed by a crocodile while fetching water on this river, which is highly infested by crocodiles. This is River Katheru in Mbere district, and here we meet Mary, who shares her water tales.
Na tabanoga ngola donini. Ngola njamana. Kila kingi ala karaini ngopongwa. Kila jala mudongi nja misiko donini. No chicha kunya no cho danjaminya. Ko de na gibe munne.
Mary lives within Kiambere Dam, but she has to walk for about 5 kilometers every time she needs water. It is quite dangerous, as she tells me.
Ya ko kimange kinganyi. Ngota vya kiko. Ngodi ngamba ndika kibone. Ngokimanga. Ndo wake nganyi kikambote. Alafu ngo chokota pia.
It is no doubt the crocodiles have been a menace for the residents of this area.
Ndo teka. Tia nyana una kwa ne yai. Kane tenge bala mboji onyela ne. Ninyekiwo. Na vina ya na tula mao na tondo mala na ngo utakewo. Kenya monka kenganyi kekyo tenegela mboji umaboketa kwa tete mboji na kwa na dibo. Ukwani nyana ndambe wa mboji. Yoge ya ye ya okabala kubene yongo kwaza unye na kwate weke nganyi uno kone wiye ndana kona ndiake kundete no kone wiye papa ai na dola ne lokwa konte magyo mambe meba aketuo nyame no ntoke no ko melango no ko antie kwanda lango ge to kona ge mekipe no yonze umichipi no na tume ngiri no nze andi bi ko nde bakati ya isisili isiko ko kwa kwiye bi magyo bane ba to lekelete mbotelemo ba nyameno ba to lekelete mbotelemo ngula genganyi nyina ga gelilie binya kwa ngai ande ya na ke tsobo ngwe na ke koni ngundi kya nguda ne dikavele na ema yo kya to langile kya to lekangile magyo kya tso ka wa kibona na kwa na diwo tumone yo to tani.
And that is the plight of the people of Karura village in Embu County. Their hope is that the government will put measures to help deal with this menace.
The Tazama soapbox hits the Nairobi streets again to hear what people have to say about our country's forest cover.
Tunaweza sema poa juu ya forest, hiyo kanchi inakaa very beautiful, na tena hiyo uvuta mvua, na tena bado utengeneza soil inakaa poa, itupa fresh air, unaweza kaa relax chini ya miti. Tena inazuia yani hii mmomonyoko wa udongo, soil erosion. So miti ni poa.
But the forests are very important. They supply with the rains, wild animals, home for wild animals. We need to talk about medicine, things like those.
Forest, mimi naona kweli forest inakatwa na inaisha. Ambapo forest ingetusaidia. Sasa ukitembea mahali kama Western, mahindi kwa wakati huu, mahindi imekauka kwa sababu hakuna forest. Watu wameingilia forest, wanakata wakichoma makaa.
Ile misitu yetu ilikuwa ya kwanza. Wacha hiyo msugu alileta. Hii amekema miti ya kwanza ile tunataka ile ya kwanza ipadue kwa nini kwa kishaka yetu.
Kabisa juu hiyo kitu iko sawa.
Kulingana na forest vile mimi na understand, naelewa. Ukienda sehemu kama Kericho, napata wamepanda miti na baada ya miaka 5 hivi ama 10 wameika. Sasa ile mvua hata tulikuwa tunategemea na nyesa, inapata hata mvua imepotea hata mwaka mzima. Juu ya hiyo miti wamekata hiyo forest. Hata wengine wanapanda tena, wanapanda chai baada ya kupandiza tena miti ingine. Turudi upande wa Narok hapo. Unaona hiyo misitu tulikuwa tunategemea, sasa wamefiaga hapo, sasa wanapanda mahindi. Sasa ni kumaanisha sasa misitu tumeisa kabisa sisi, sasa watu kama sisi tunategemea hiyo hewa sawa ya kutoka msituni.
Forest cover actually is nature's way of mitigating adverse effects that are bound to occur due to climate change.
Forest inasafisha hewa na pia inaleta mvua kwa kuwezesha zile chemichemi za maji kuleta maji.
Right at the center of Sokomjinga market. This is a place where all the food is grown out from this place. Some of the fresh produce consumed in Nairobi comes from Nyeri County. Sokomjinga is the largest fresh produce wholesale and retail market in Nyeri. I'll be talking to the chair lady here at Sokomjinga to tell us what's going on in the soko. Nini naendeleanga hapa Sokomjinga?
Hapa tu ni kuuza chakula ile inalimwa hapa, vitunguu kama hii, nyanya, makaroti, bogas, miji, vitu nyingi yani.
Na kwa nini inaitwa Sokomjinga?
Sokomjinga inaitwa Sokomjinga kwa sababu ni jina imepewa.
And that's it for Sokomjinga, but we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, Lydia is standing by with the town talk. You might want to stay tuned.
Welcome back. We are at Ibis Hotel, which is located in the heart of Nyeri County. Behind me are some of the residents who will be taking part in today's Town Talk. We'll watch a story, after which have a discussion about it. So see you after the story.
Current statistics show that Kenya's forest cover is now at 6%, a slight improvement but still below the targeted 10%. Talking of forests, I have been invited over to the Masai Mao by one family from the Ogiek community who depend entirely on forests for almost every aspect of their lives. Finally, after an 8-hour journey from Nairobi, at long last we are here at the Masai Mao forest, which is home to the Ogieks. We are given ender, a special animal skin wrap to wear. This is how they dress here to keep warm. I'm now officially an Ogiek. The forest is an important part of the Ogiek community.
Miti yoyote ambayo iliyo ndani ya hii misitu, hakuna miti ambayo hatoi maua, na hii maua ya hii mamiti ndio analeta asali. Miti ile ambayo hatoi maua ndio nyuki inaingia ndani, na Ogiek afuate nyuki mpaka kwa hiyo miti aenda atoa asali. Kwa hivyo anahifadhi akijua kwamba hii ni haki yangu, chakula yangu iko hapa ndani.
Today I'm privileged to accompany the men on a hunting mission inside the forest. We are now just in the forest. We are trying to hunt. We've tried our luck here. We thought that we could find a hyrax on this tree, but bad luck on us. We are moving forward, but we're still keeping the spirit high. The Masai Mao is a protected resource. The Ogiek are only allowed to hunt on the outskirts of the forest and for little game like the rock hyraxes, which are increasingly becoming hard to find.
Sijui ndio WS. Sasa ndio wanalinda misitu, wanakulinda hata wanyama. Ogiek ni watu ya msituni, wanakula wanyama na kukula asali. Sasa wanyama siku hizi hatukuli, sababu hiyo naye imeenda imekuwa ya WS. Mimi naona kama tumekosa hii mnyama ama wanyama kwa wingi, kwa jumla. Tuanze sasa kutafuta wara tupate hii matunda ya msitu yetu ama mbuga ile ambayo inamea ndani ya msituni.
Mboga?
Yuko mboga ambayo inamea kwa mahali miti imeangukia.
Mahali mti imeanguka kuna mboga?
Yuko mboga.
Hiyo leo ndio sapa?
Ya, alafu tukichanganya tupate matunda hiyo na tupate hiyo mboga hiyo. Basa tutalala njaa. Ninatoa majani na kunywa chai tamu kabisa. Tunapiga, tunaweka asali, basi tunakunywa.
So today luck was not on our side. We did not get any animal, but at least we have this vegetable that we are going to use this night. After a long day, we relax by the fire as Mzee Saya tells me more about life in the Mau forest. I'm enjoying the fruits of my labor, literally, because here I have what we gathered during the day for supper.
Hiyo ndio ilikuwa majani yetu. Tulikuwa tunapiga naye chai. Alafu tunaweka hiyo asali. Au mochi fiti ndio.
Atafanya tena.
Hiyo ndio asali.
Hiyo ndio asali. Sasa tunakoroga hivyo. Ndio sasa tunakunywa.
Unachemsha kwa muda gani?
Hatuchemshi kwa muda mrefu. Juu unaona inatoa rangi ya haraka.
Inatoa harufu mzuri. After breakfast, we are out hunting again. It seems that little game is hard to come by, so after another disappointing hunting mission, we opt to gather honey instead.
Asali ina maana sana kwa Ogiek kwa sababu ni chakula na ni dawa.
Hapo iko hops.
Sababu ukikula asali unasikia mwili yako ni sawa. Hakuna chafu ambayo unasikia akiwa ndani ya mwili. Ni kama dawa yetu ya kusafisha damu.
Yes, these I'm told that it's a way of calling the honey guider. This is a bird that will guide us in finding honey in the rocks. Hopefully, this sound is going to lead us to that bird. A korunkurit is a little bundle of grass that is lit and then put inside a hive. We are now in unfamiliar territory. We are harvesting honey, and I'm told that if the bees are not happy with us, we are going to have a rough day. We managed to get some honeycombs, but not without a spirited fight from the bees. Hapa mahali ni safe kweli ama nyuki tanitandika nikipita?
Oya. Era mama bidega inawa.
This is not so funny. Though we cannot boast of a bumper harvest, but at least we have this and this. We can go home today smiling. 2 days of life in this cold forest has taken a toll on me. Once again, Masai Mau holds the answer. Herbs sourced from it. This has not been one of my very best days here. It rained and my body could not withstand the climatic change. And as the name of this place suggests in Masai, Lekrikrai, I started shivering, my joints started aching, and I had a severe headache. But I thank God for my hosts because they've given me herbs that I've taken, and I believe that this night is going to be an easy one.
Hiyo ni kitu ya kutafuna. Hii asali ilikuwa hapa kidogo na imemaliza na hiyo watoto. Ni kali sana. Sio kali hii, weka mdomo. Haya. Weka na hiyo asali. Utafune pamoja. Ni asali hiyo ni tamu.
I am amazed at how the simple lifestyle of the Ogiek has helped preserve one of Kenya's important resources, Masai Mau Forest.
You have watched the story on the Ogieks, and you can see how they depend on the forest for their survival. In regards to forest degradation and deforestation, what is the situation like here in Nyeri?
One of the challenges that we have in central Kenya is that, one, we have a high population as compared to the resources available in central Kenya. Hence, you find that everybody is trying to make a living out of anything and everything. So forest degradation is happening at a very high and alarming rate, especially even in the areas that have been protected. And this is quite unfortunate because sometimes it happens with the full knowledge of the people who are supposed to protect these areas, like these forest covers.
Why do you think it's so easy for someone to go into the forest and chop down a tree for their individual use without thinking of the community?
I would say if people can go to school and taught about how to preserve the forest and also to maintain the forest, I think we can have that reduction of deforestation.
Allow me to disagree on that. The Ogiek community within what we'd call illiteracy were able to pass on the values of conserving the environment. And I think it's not an issue of illiteracy or literacy. It's not an issue of going to school. It's an issue of what is morally right.
What other economic activities would you suggest that we come up with to curb this logging issue and deforestation?
If you look at the Ogieks and the earlier societies, they lived in wonderful symbiosis with the environment without destruction.
My blame is always on the elderly people. Yeah? We are supposed to get some teachings from them about the conservations. As I can remember, my grandmother used to tell me some importance of the trees. Yeah? So the blame is always on the elderly people. So also ourselves, yeah? We are so much ignorance about what they usually tell us about. So I want to deforestation in Nyeri. They are supposed to play part in educating us, the young people, the importance of trees.
I think the bottom line is here. Why do you have to cut that tree? It is economic value. It is economic value whether you go left or right. Because whether we inculcate in people that if it's a system in school, you are taught don't cut trees. You were taught you finish up school, you don't have anything else to do. You look at that tree, you can be able to make charcoal out of it. Why not cut it?
I want to bring it to us as individuals, us as Nyeri County. What can we propose to do to tackle this issue of deforestation and degradation?
We can have like a biogas plant. Let's say somewhere in like Kiawara or Majengo. Just one or two of them, you see? And then we have all that gas piped to all those guys, whatever the modality or method would be. I'm telling the truth, that logging and deforestation would go down drastically. We get another alternative for developing nice and durable furniture, because trust you me, timber ama furniture made of wood will not last forever.
Rather than cutting down trees, go and plant. Plant a nursery tree. Sell those trees. See, that's also an alternative of job creation. Plant bamboo. Bamboo have good furnitures.
If we have community-based programs like beekeeping, there's no way that my grandmother will allow those trees to be felled down while she has an alternative means of getting some 2 or 3 shillings. So quick fixes is where my grandmother sees that piece of tree and sees money.
At individual level, I will start with value addition. Value addition, I'll be able to employ 2, 3, 4 people to deal with my coffee or with my milk. At county level, what we need is to industrialize and have agro-processing. We need to process our raw materials, and that way we create factories and employ more people, young people, so that they don't depend on charcoal burning, they don't depend on the forests, and that way we shall capture the famous saying that sustainability of environment is everybody's business.
Now this is a conversation that can clearly go on for a while. However, because of time, we have to move on. Now you have heard what some of the residents of Nyeri have to say, and now we want to hear from you. What are you doing, or what have you been doing in regards to this matter?
That's all we had on Tazama on this episode. Make sure you like our page on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check out our YouTube videos, and even you can send your ideas and we will come straight to your county. You never know, you might appear on Tazama. Right now, I've got to bounce. My car is waiting. Cherio. Did I just say that? I meant Cherio. Bye. Woo!